The body tapers, ending at their infamous stinger. But despite their rather fearsome reputation, they usually only sting as a last resort. Scorpions are shy, nocturnal animals that usually lie in wait for their prey. And once their victim is captured, either clasped in the scorpion's pincers or poisoned by a deadly sting, like this roach, digestive fluids turn the meal to liquid that can be sucked into the scorpion's stomach, and what's left is cast aside.
Welcome, haters and gentlemen. Welcome to all my haters and my likers in the chat. How are you all doing today? So guys, remember to help me spread the vegan message. No eggs, no dairy, no meat. Repeat, no eggs, no dairy, no meat. Repeat it again. No eggs, no dairy, no meat. And repeat.
Young man, why are you so confused? I said, young man, God's made a woman for you. I said, young man, a wife is family glue. There's no need to feel uncertain. Young man, how can you go and deny that a woman can enrich your life? There is chemistry in God's natural design. There's no need to be with a guy. I just don't get it. Now, why are you gay? I just don't get it. Now, why are you gay? You can find that there is more to enjoy. God made women to fill a void. Why are you gay? I just don't get it. Now, why are you gay? She can keep the house clean. She can cook a good meal. She can shop and get all the deals. Young man, are you listening to me? I said, young man, what do you want to be? I said, young man, you can make all your dreams, but you've got to know this one thing. No man does it all by himself. I said, young man, put your pride on the shelf and just go there to your local church, and there you can do some research. I just don't get it now. Why are you gay? I just don't get it now. Why are you gay? You can find that there is more to enjoy. God made women to fill a void. Why are you gay? I just don't get it now. Why are you gay?
Alrighty, let's get this live stream going. Welcome to the roasting stream of Hermi the Soapdropper and his soapy soap buddy, Real Talking Dirt. So I thought it'd be a great idea to start this live stream with a very interesting article. But first, I think we should watch a clip of Hermi the Soapdropper getting his butt kicked. Who wants to see Hermi the Soapdropper get his butt kicked? It would look something like this.
Where's Mother?
There's no one here.
Fine. Play with me. Huh. This'll be fun. She's not here. I'm not crying.
All right, that was fun to watch. Now let's get into this article over here. Now, this article is regarding men's butt health. Now, the reason I thought I would have this article on this stream is because I know that Hermi and Real Talking Turd and many of their buddies, they're really into everything regarding their buttholes. I don't know why it is, but for some reason, these soapy guys, well, I'm not really sure how to call them. You know, there's certain words that you can't use around here. Let me just call them happy dudes. Okay, so I know that happy dudes seem to be obsessed with talking about each other's buttholes, anything that goes in or out of butts. I mean, they just seem to be especially fascinated by farts. So funny. In fact, I have a clip over here of Real Talking Turd, and I have some of Hermid, and you'll see how much they just love to talk about butthole topics. Just a second, let me pull up that clip. All right, give me 1 second over here. I know, I just thought I'd add that little song because I thought they'd just really enjoy that little song over here. Especially many other buddies in the audience in the chat. Just a second. Oh, here, I think you'll like this little image over here, because I know a lot of happy dudes also are very much into everything that has to do with soap bars, right? Especially Hermi. I know, heavy duty poo poo. That's why I call you Real Talking Turd. That's your name.
I would just rip off a bunch of fart sounds like humor me. She angler, but I laugh at some of the Scorpion. She really does humor me. I don't know what it is about her.
I know. Oh, that is so sweet. He finds me humorous, and there's just something about me. He doesn't know what it is. Let's hear that again.
Humor me. I don't know what it is about her.
I know. Something about me. He just can't get me off his mind. And that's why I felt so bad with him. That's why he's mad at me, because I rejected him on a live stream. It was on Hermi, the Soapdropper's live stream, when he asked me a question. He shouldn't really be asking those kind of questions, but he asked me, would I be into a Chad like him? And I told him, absolutely not. You could go back and look at that live stream. But yeah, that's why now he hates me. Anyways, let's get back into this article. And now I do have a couple more clips from Hermi. Just a second.
Oh yeah, I sent my Chinese Snapchat to one of my shit kids before. Wait.
Even his buddy says, wait. Yeah, he couldn't believe that. Yeah, Hermi sent a picture of his poopy to his friend. Yeah, so if I got this correctly, he's saying that he sent a poopy pic to a tranny that looks like the girl from Twilight.
She looked like the girl from the Twilight movies. I guess she was into me.
Yeah, he's obsessed about this tranny girl, well, tranny guy that looked like the girl from Twilight that he met one summer, and he likes to talk about that story quite a lot.
Yeah, and my friend worked with her, and she goes, oh, so-and-so won't shut up about you. And this girl, I guess, was obsessing over me all summer. I had no fucking clue, because the way she was shooting her shot is...
Oh my, I know, the way he was shooting his shot. Because, that's the difference between trannies and transgenders. Trannies don't like to cut off their wee-wee. Yeah, so he's really, he's very sad because the tranny girl that looks like the girl from Twilight, she dumped him later on. And, since then, he hates women and he went MGTOW. So... well, I don't know if he really is MGTOW, because I'm of the mindset that pumping and dumping is not really MGTOW. So, yeah, so then I guess I must have reminded him of the girl that rejected him, because, when I was on his live stream, he was asking me if I was single, and You know, he was also pretty much asking me the same thing a real talking turd was asking me if I was into chats like them, and I said no. So they got really upset with me because I rejected them. Anyways, let me look for this other clip that I have of Hermit the Soapdropper. Just a second. And there he is in his shower dropping that soap. He just loves to drop that soap. He got a lot of practice in prison.
I can't think I'm having a brain fart right now. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that.
No wonder he scares away girls with that goofy laugh that he's got and that happy guy sort of voice. Poor guy. No wonder he has problems with women.
I can't think I'm having a brain fart right now. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that.
Okay, here's another interesting little article I found for this stream because I'm sure Hermi the Soapdropper and Real Talking Turd and all their buddies, they probably read this sort of stuff and they have these kind of questions like this one. What causes bleeding and pain from your butt? This is from the San Francisco AIDS Foundation. Well, I'm pretty sure Hermi the Soapdropper and Real Talking Turd would know the answer to that, right? I mean, yeah, if you start dropping that soap too much, yeah, I think that's probably going to be a real pain in the butt. I mean, dropping soap in itself, I mean, doesn't that hurt your butt? I mean, it's not the kind of thing that I'm into or that I would do. But I don't know. Some people are weirdos like that. They're into that sort of thing. Yeah. I think another thing that dropping the soap too much, I think does is that it causes brain farts a lot. That's why Hermi has so many brain farts.
I can't think I'm having a brain fart right now. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, you see, he
I
admits
can't
it.
think I'm having a brain fart right now. I'm just saying that. 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 I can't think I'm having a brain fart right now. I'm just saying that. 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 I can't think I'm having a brain fart right now. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, speak up for better
I can't
butt
think I'm
hair.
having a brain fart right now. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that.
All right, enough of that. I cannot stand his goofy laugh. Horrible. So, let's get back into the real article. Let me see. Let me get the share screen over here. And you know what? I hope you guys will donate to my Cash App for wasting my time on roasting this idiot. All right, let me pull this up. Alright, what men don't know but should about cleaning their butts. Alright, it says, when toilet paper supplies were treacherously low and few of us could be sure where our next roll was coming from, the bidet discourse was an inescapable as sourdough starters. Okay, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Is that bidet or bidet? I think it's bidet. Says, during this time, the thought may have occurred to you, wait, should I have been washing my asshole all along? The answer is yes. And even if you have been, there's not an insignificant chance you've been doing it wrong anyway, but don't worry, it's not really your fault. Now, does this suggest that you men don't clean your buttholes? I thought you guys knew that already. Or is this just a happy dude thing? I mean, I think everybody knew this. Okay, so it goes on to say, the reality is that nobody teaches us these things, says Dr. Evan Goldstein, renowned anal surgeon and founder of Bespoke Surgical and Sexual Wellness brand Future Method. It says, nobody teaches us the right way to shit. Nobody teaches us the right way to wipe. Nobody teaches us that we shouldn't be using wet wipes. Fortunately, Dr. Goldstein is here to teach you everything your potty trainers missed. And there's more to it than bidets and douching. Speaking of potty trainers, I know that's what Hermi the Soapdropper does for a living. He said he's something like a potty trainer, right? That's what he does? Alright, let's continue. We talked to the premier butt doctor himself about all things anal hygiene. Because no matter who you are or what you're putting up your butt, it should be clean. It says, you shit what you eat. Hate to say it, but anal hygiene begins well before you even think about entering the bathroom. According to Goldstein, a clean anus starts with a good diet. Oh, well, that's something I totally agree with. In fact, one of the reasons a lot of people's anuses stinks, it's because of all the dead carcasses of animals that are rotting up in the intestines. So yeah, that causes a lot of bad odor. So okay, so he says actually that's your goal. The less wiping you have to do, the better. Alright, this article is getting a little bit too boring for me. I'm sorry guys. I'm not into anal stuff, so let me get out of here. Now, for those of you who may not know who Hermit the Island Soapdropper is, let's go to his channel really quick. Alright, so let's take a quick look at Hermit's YouTube channel. So, here he is, trying to make himself look creepy. That seems to be his favorite face mask to wear, because he's an obedient little boy. He loves obeying face mask rules. Okay, enough of that. That's some creepy little music. Yeah, so again, it's no wonder he has issues with women. Women don't like guys going around with creepy little costumes and masks. I mean, really, there's not that much interesting stuff on his channel. Hold on a second. I accidentally closed this. Yeah, so as you can see, I mean, the only really interesting thing that he has on his channel, it's thumbnails. Thumbnails of myself. See, over here. Yeah, that's the only interesting thing on his channel. So yeah, there's really not much anything interesting on his channel. I mean, all he does is he posts up a lot of pictures of himself bending over for the other guys at the gym. And, he loves talking a lot about his fake arms. But of course, we know those aren't real arms. We know that's all steroids. So that doesn't really count. That's very unattractive. Fake guys, fake arms. Now, this is an interesting avatar that he likes to use. I mean, look, over here, he's admitting it. Look, Femboy Hermit. I didn't even come up with that as a roast. He's admitting that to you himself. He's giving you hints that he wants to transition into this. So, yeah, I guess he must have heard about the free transition surgeries while he was in prison. And so he's been working out so that he could look like this. Like this girl over here. That's his ideal look. That's what he wants to look like. I mean, he likes to wear a mask to hide the girly face that he has. But yeah, I mean, he already has the girly face, and all he has to do is do the transition surgery to get the boobs. And well, with the rest, let's see, he doesn't have the six-pack yet. And the arms, he's maybe halfway there. Yeah, he's not nearly as big as the femboy girl in this picture. He has a long way to go. So, all right, let me get rid of this. All right, let me take a look at the chat really quick. So, People in the chat, I have a question for you. This is going to be a poll question. So, how many times do you guys think that Hermi dropped his soap bar in prison in the showers? How many times did he drop that soap in prison? I think he must have dropped it about 100 times or more. What do you guys think? Oh, by the way, let me remind you guys, no eggs, no dairy, no meat. Yes, repeat that vegan message for me right in the chat. Type no eggs, no dairy, no meat. Repeat, no eggs, no dairy, no meat. Alright, so that was Hermit's weird little channel. So now we're gonna do a little time traveling, but since I don't have enough money for actual time traveling technology, I'm gonna have to use this crazy feminist gypsy fortune teller guy with his crystal ball. So let's ask him to spy on Hermit for us. Crazy feminist guy with a crystal ball. Let's see what Hermit the soap dropper and his soap dropping buddy, Real Turd, are doing at this very moment. Now, warning, if you've never ever seen Prawn, please don't look. Alright, let's see where it takes us. Oh my, where is this? It looks like we're at Good Mother's apartment. And she's got a book. It's called Dark Psychology and Gaslight Manipulation. Oh, yeah, I'm not surprised she'd have a book like that. Now, where's that purple thing that was sitting on the table over here before? I see it missing. That's weird. Anyways, let's go back to the gypsy feminist guy because we're at the wrong location. Crazy feminist gypsy guy, you led us to the wrong location. It was supposed to be Hermit the soap dropper and Real Turd. What is this? What's going on here? That's not a real talking turd. Oh my goodness. That's Cup Murphy. Hermit, what are you doing cheating on Real Turd with Cup Murphy? This is crazy. Oh my god, and look, there's that purple thing that was missing from Jim's apartment. You took it, didn't you? This stuff is absolutely insane. So Real Talking Turd claims that him and Hermit are like kings. Yes, they're wannabe PUA Chad kings. Or are they more like soap dropper kings? Yeah, I think soap dropper king fits them more. So I have a little soap opera story for you guys. Once upon a time, there lived two little happy soap bar kings named Hermit the Island Soapdropper and his soapy soap partner, Real Talking Turd. Now, we're going to do some time traveling tonight and see how their island journey off-grid works out for them. Will they find that perfect tiny home and live happily ever after in Hawaii? Well, let's find out. Crazy feminist fortune teller Kai, please tell us, how does Hermit's off-grid project in Hawaii work out for him? Show us with your crystal ball. All right, so here we are. So we've traveled to their little 1/10 acre property in Hawaii. It cost them $200, which they spend 10 years saving up for. Good job, Island Hermit and Real Talking Turd. Alrighty, so here we're looking at a danger zone map for Hawaii, and we're just going to check out what is the quality of the land that Hermit the Island Soapdropper bought for his soapy soap partner, Real Talking Turd. Let's see if it's any good. Okay, so here they have volcano land zones, volcano lava zones. Oh no, it looks like, oh my, they're in a lava zone. That's not good. Hermi, don't you know not to buy land in a lava zone? That's not good at all. Not good for a little soapy soap dropper kings. Geesh. This map is really starting to look like a yucky piece of steak. Let's go look at the new home they bought. Hopefully he made a much better choice with the home that he bought for Real Talking Turd. Oh, you know, when he was talking about buying a tiny home, that's not exactly what I had in mind. Wow. Do they even both fit in there in the shower? How are they going to do their soap dropping together in the shower in there? Oh, I know. Maybe they're going to put a little outdoor shower since it's off-grid, right? Yeah, that must be it. Wow. So tiny home must have cost him about another $200. Well, that's not bad, I guess. So far, his total expenses are, let me see, like $400, $500? Yeah, I mean, I guess that's not that bad for buying in a dangerous lava zone right in a volcano in a little tiny home this size. Oh, Hermi. Alright, chat. So we're going to do another little chat poll. And now this question came from E. Mayers. So this is the chat poll. Chat. Who has a bigger hump from picking up soap bars? Hermit the Island Soapdropper or Real Talking Turd? Take your vote. Who do you think has the bigger hump from picking up soap bars? Hermit the Island Soapdropper, or his soapy soap buddy, Real Talking Turd? Alright, while you guys do that, I'm gonna go on a little break. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I am back. So, I will be ending the live stream soon, and let me see. Okay, so there will be a part 2 to this live stream. So stay tuned for next time on part 2 of the live stream, the real soap opera, and we're gonna find out how it goes for Hermi the Island Soapdropper and his soapy soap partner, Real Talking Turd, and their off-grid project in Hawaii. We'll see how it turns out for them. So, let me share one more thing over here, and then I'll be closing this live stream, and I'll leave the chat open for a few minutes. So, see you in the chat. Adios.
I can't think I'm having a brain fart right now. Just say that. 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 The Pope takes a poop and the president too, and the fancy pants banker in his three-piece suit. The big fat general and all of his troops. The truth of the matter is everybody poops. The famous brain surgeon has to leave his lump, and the high-priced model has to stop for a dump. But can the sides of Canada can't sway away the truth? 'Cause even if they don't admit it, everybody poops. Everybody poops. Everybody poops. Sure things number more than two. Death and taxes and everybody poops. Some days it's easy, other days it's hard. But if your system's working, make your lucky stars. Nobody talks about it, not a word is said. But if you're not pooping, then it means you're probably dead. The destitute and homeless attitude, it's true. But even all the wealthy people gotta make do. And if you live long enough, it's happening to you. Sooner or later, everybody poops. Everybody poops. Everybody poops. Sure things number more than two. Death and taxes and everybody poops. Death and taxes and everybody poops. Death and taxes and everybody poops. I can't think I'm having a brain fart right now. Just say that. 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 I can't think I'm having a brain fart right now. Just say that. Just say that. Just say that. Just say that. Just say that.
Okay, so no, I won't be doing any call-ins tonight. So no, there's no way that Hermi the Island Soapdropper or Real Talking Turd would be able to get on a live stream on my channel and chat. Number one, I really don't like Hermi's weird little faggoty voice. I don't know, he just has this funny feminine voice. You could really tell that he didn't grow up with a father. You could tell he grew up with a lot of women because he kind of talks and sounds like a girl. So, and the other guy, Real Talking Turd, he sounds kind of like either a con artist or a glowy, a fed. Yeah, I don't really like those either. So, and really, I've only ever done one live stream on my channel where I had somebody call in, and that's because I only reserve things like call ins on my channel for special people, or somebody that I would like a lot, or just, well, someone like my late fiance. So, yeah, I'm not like many of these women that you see on here having these all night live streams with a bunch of guys on their panel, and it's always men, men, men. Um, I also find it weird when I see married ladies talking to a bunch of other guys, other men online. Yeah, I don't like any of that stuff. Um, and yeah, I'm sorry if I come across as a boring INTJ female. This is the first time I've ever done a roasting of anyone. Uh, so yeah, it's been quite the challenge for me because I'm not used to just roasting people. It's not really my kind of thing, you know. I'm used to watching other people do that and laughing at it. But I'm not a natural roaster myself. Um, so yeah, there's something that's really been on my mind lately, and I think this is something that I'm going to save for another video, but I really think it's something that has to be addressed, and it's regarding um, the GM code harassing men who are in a vulnerable position, men who have suicidal sort of issues. And yeah, let's just say the name. I'm talking about Angler, because I see that a lot of people coming from GM's camp have been picking on him and bullying him and gaslighting him. And I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's right to do that to a man who has said that he's suffered traumas from the past and he's going through a hard time with his divorce and being away from his child. And, the guy opened up online, I guess, to try to vent. And, when he did that, people like GM and her buddies, they went and attacked him at his most vulnerable point. And I think that's really disgusting. GM talks about a lot of people having this disgusting behavior, but she's the prime example of it. So I think it really needs to stop, because the guy already told you to leave him alone. He told GM to stop harassing him, to leave him alone. And he said that he was feeling anxious and, depressed. And it looks like he's dealing with some issues with alcohol. And the funny thing is that all these people that are attacking him and saying that he's an alcoholic and being mean to him regarding him drinking, all these people themselves have been alcoholics in the past. So they really have no moral backbone to even point a finger at him. So I really think this gaslighting and bullying needs to stop. And he's not the only one that they've done it to. So these people really have no compassion. They have no empathy, though they like to talk about it a lot, but they really just don't show it in their actions. So, yeah, so I'm going to be ending the stream now. Just had to say that before I close this. One more thing. So I heard one fast act. I don't know if you're listening or I don't know if you're listening or not, or where you're at. But I heard that you're having, some health issues, and I just wanted to wish you the best with your health and you get some natural treatments for whatever it is that you're dealing with. And well, I'm just praying for the best for your health. I hope you feel better and get well soon. Have a good night, y'all.